He spent nearly 10 months in the hospital fighting for his life after COVID infected his lungs. But tonight, this 43-year-old Sandy man is home with his family. Alex Castro caught the virus last year around Thanksgiving, before the vaccines were available. And very quickly, machines were the only thing keeping him alive. KGW's Pat Doris reports.
Pictures from his family show the early days at Providence Hospital in Portland when it was still not clear that Alex Castro would survive COVID. He got sick over the Thanksgiving holiday and could not return to his job as a restaurant cook. And then things got really bad fast. In this Christmas shot with his wife, look to the right side of the picture. See that red tube? It's part of what's keeping him alive. His blood was pumped outside his body, filled with oxygen, then pumped back in. It's a process known as ECMO. His doctor said COVID had attacked his lungs, leaving them worthless.
And it just does direct damage to the lungs, to the point that they're not able to do their main job, which is put that oxygen into the bloodstream. Because there's so much stuff in the lungs, there isn't room for that oxygen to get there and get into the blood.
Typically, ECMO patients spend a couple of weeks or maybe a month on the machine. Alex, as he likes to be called, spent 3.5 months on ECMO, 108 days, the longest ever at the Portland Providence Hospital. For the first month, nothing changed, his doctor said, and then slowly his lungs began to heal. Without the machine, his doctor said Alex would be dead.
So for a good portion of those 100-some days, if he had not been on that machine, he would not have been here.
He also would not have made it without a powerful will to live, fueled by the love of his family and his wife, Amanda.
I love it so much. Like you know, love it.
After ECMO, Alex spent 6 more months in the hospital as his kidneys and other organs healed along with his lungs. Recently, it became clear he would be healthy enough to go home and be there with Amanda for their 22nd anniversary.
Now this weekend's our anniversary. So, please go way home.
When someone is in the hospital more than 10 months, their life is in the hands of so many nurses, therapists, doctors, and others, and they form a bond with them, hoping the patient will survive, doing what they can to help. Often, with COVID, it's not enough. But sometimes, it works out. And so when Alex rode a wheelchair down the hospital hallway toward the exit, they were all there, cheering the victory for him and for them. Yeah, can't see too much of that, huh? Congratulations to Alex and his family. His doctor, by the way, said he'll probably live with the effects of COVID for the rest of his life. I also asked Providence, how big is that hospital bill? Can you imagine? 299 days and a lot of it inside the ICU. They said they didn't have a total. I mean, they're probably still adding it up. But they did say what his insurance doesn't cover, the hospital will cover. Back to you.
That's really, really amazing, because that is true, Pat. That's the first thing, unfortunately, that popped into my head is, what is the hospital bill that comes with that? But that is really encouraging. Thanks so much, Pat.